What makes a boy into a man? Is it age, experience, or something more? It's a question that's been asked across cultures and eras, and the answers vary as much as the people who ponder it. Today, we're focusing on one significant aspect of this transformation, the presence, or rather the absence, of a father figure. The role of a father figure in a boy's life is often underplayed, yet its importance cannot be overstated. It's a guiding light, a beacon of strength and wisdom that illuminates the path from boyhood to manhood. But what happens when that light is missing? What becomes of boys who navigate this journey in the dark? In this video, we're looking at the effects of growing up without a father figure, the challenges it presents, and the resilience of those who face this reality. We'll be sharing stories that inspire, provoke thought, and shed light on this often overlooked issue. So, let's delve into the world of boys growing up without a father figure. Imagine growing up without a key figure in your life, someone who's supposed to guide you, shape you. What impact does that have? The absence of a father figure can have a profound impact on a child's life, and particularly on boys. The father, traditionally, is seen as a role model, a guide, a figure of authority. When that figure is absent, it can leave a lasting mark. Psychologically, boys without a father figure can struggle with identity issues. They may wonder, who am I supposed to be? How do I become a man? These questions can be tough to answer without a male role model to look up to. Emotionally, the impact can be just as significant. Studies have shown that boys without a father figure often experience feelings of rejection and abandonment. They may struggle with low self-esteem and a lack of confidence. They may even feel like they've been left to navigate the world on their own. In terms of behavior, research indicates that boys without a father figure are more likely to engage in risky behavior. They may be more prone to getting into trouble at school or with the law. They may also struggle with forming healthy relationships, particularly with other males. But it's important to remember that these are general trends, not absolutes. Not all boys without fathers will experience these issues, and even those who do can overcome them. Data from various studies support this discussion. For instance, a report from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services found that children without fathers are 4 times more likely to be poor. They're also at a greater risk for child abuse, and are more likely to engage in criminal behavior. Yet, it's not all doom and gloom. There are countless stories of boys who grew up without a father figure but still became successful, well-adjusted adults. They found other role models. They found strength in themselves. They found their own path. The absence of a father figure can leave a void, but it doesn't define who a boy will become. The impact is significant, but it's not the end of the story, and that's what we'll explore in the next scene. Despite the challenges, there are boys who rise above the circumstances. Their stories tell us about resilience and determination. Take the tale of young Michael, who lost his father at the tender age of 6. Life was a struggle, but Michael refused to let his hardships define him. He found solace in books and education, pouring himself into his studies. His determination and thirst for knowledge led him to earn a full scholarship to a prestigious university. And today, he is a renowned neurosurgeon, saving lives and inspiring others. Similarly, there's the story of Alex, who never knew his father. Raised by a single mother working multiple jobs, Alex learned the value of hard work early on. He took on odd jobs, helping to support his family while balancing school. It was tough, but Alex was tougher. He started his own business at the age of 21, turning his passion for technology into a successful venture. Today, Alex's company is thriving, and he's become a beacon of hope in his community, showing that success isn't determined by one's start, but by one's determination and grit. And then there's the narrative of Jamal, who grew up in a neighborhood known more for its crime rate than its opportunities. Without a father figure, Jamal could have easily fallen into the wrong crowd, but he chose a different path. He found mentors in his coaches and teachers, who helped him channel his energy into sports and academics. Today, Jamal is a decorated athlete, an honor student, and a role model for other young boys growing up in similar circumstances. These are just a few examples of boys who've turned adversity into opportunity, who've taken the absence of a father figure not as a limitation, but as a challenge to surpass. Their journeys are different, their struggles unique, but their resilience is a common thread that binds them together. These stories remind us that resilience can defy the odds. But who fills the void when a father figure is absent? Is it possible for a community to step in? In the absence of a father figure, the community, mentors, and role models can play a significant role in molding a boy's life. It's like a vast interconnected web where each strand provides support and guidance. This web consists of teachers, coaches, neighbors, and even friends' parents. They all can, and often do, step in to provide the stability, guidance, and encouragement that a boy may lack at home. Take, for instance, the story of a young boy named Jake. He grew up in a small town without a father, yet his basketball coach became a pivotal figure in his life, teaching him the value of discipline, teamwork, and perseverance. This coach was more than just a sports mentor. He provided Jake with a sense of security and guidance that he might have missed otherwise. Or consider the tale of Sam, a boy from a bustling city. Sam's father was absent, but his neighbor, a retired policeman, took the time to teach him about responsibility, integrity, and respect. These lessons were invaluable, shaping Sam into a responsible and respectful adult. Then there's the story of a community center in a small rural town. This center offered after-school programs and mentoring, providing guidance and support to many boys without father figures. Here, mentors nurtured their talents, reinforced their self-esteem, and instilled in them the values of respect and kindness. The impact on the boys was profound, and many grew up to be successful and responsible adults. The role of community mentors and role models in a boy's life cannot be overstated. They provide the nurturing, the guidance, and the support that a boy needs in his formative years. They help shape his personality, his values, and his outlook on life. They become the beacon of light in the boy's world, guiding him through the challenges and helping him navigate the journey of life. Community and mentorship can provide the guidance and support that a boy needs. So, what's the way forward for boys without father figures? How can we as a society help? The answer lies in a three-pronged approach, starting with mentorship programs. These programs, whether formal or informal, can play a huge part in filling the void left by the absence of a father figure. They offer boys someone to look up to, someone who can guide them and provide the stability they crave. Whether it's a coach, a teacher, a neighbor, or a family friend, these mentors can step in and provide the guidance these boys need. Next, let's talk about community involvement. It's often said that it takes a village to raise a child, and this couldn't be more true for boys without father figures. The community can play an essential role in supporting these young men by providing safe spaces for them to grow, learn, and play. Community centers, local clubs, and neighborhood initiatives can all provide positive influences and opportunities for these boys to thrive. Finally, we must address societal awareness. This is perhaps the most challenging part, but also the most crucial. We need to foster a society that recognizes the struggles faced by boys without father figures and works to address them. This means challenging stereotypes, breaking down stigmas, and promoting understanding and empathy. It means creating a society where every boy, regardless of their circumstances, feels seen, heard, and valued. But remember, while these solutions can help, they are by no means a replacement for a father figure. They are simply tools that can be used to help boys navigate through their unique circumstances. Each boy is different, and what works for one may not work for another. It's about finding the right balance and providing the right support. In the end, it's about providing the support and guidance that every child deserves, regardless of their circumstances. Let's work together to ensure that no child feels left behind, and that every boy, regardless